step back in the house, and we all got it settled now, baby. Everything's set, locked, and loaded. And it's in the flesh. NBA bracket time. Trying to figure out who's who, what, where. We did a video just a minute ago, yesterday, on the East and West probabilities. And now we're getting into the set of the sets. But first, look at the news real quick, man. Look at the news of some of the things that are happening. Gordon Hayward, the guy that I said was going to make the Hornets a little bit more special, is out for the play-in game. Just came back and is out already. The guy's been humbled with so many injuries, guys. I mean, Jesus Christ, the poor man can't get on the court. I gotta ask Gordon, career-wise, where's he headed? Does he still play basketball? I mean, it's tough. It's tough on this guy. He looks like he's not gonna be a big minute guy, but he's out. Tybo, ineligible for 76ers games in Toronto. That is an interesting play. You understand? That's an interesting play for Mr. Tybo because Toronto Raptors boast one of the best defensive teams, and Tybo happens to be one of the best defenders on the 76ers. With him being out, it may be a little tough for these guys as they play the playoffs in their series with Toronto. Now let's jump back in. Play-in tournament schedule finalized. All right, brackets settled. Let's take a peek at them, man. Let's take a peek. It's going to be a big schedule. It's going to be a lot of work. Play-in games, okay? They start right away ASAP, okay? Takes place 12th through 15th. The playoffs begin on the 16th, so a little bit of a rest time. And we're going to look at the first game. I talked about a little scary here. Brooklyn versus, yes, sir. Yeah, they're going to go against the Cleveland Cavaliers, who are on a little streak. Mobley has returned, still missing the big man inside, but they may have enough here. Marketing's there. Again, will be a great series of games, and it's going to be a 1-2 punch in your guy, and that's it. This is strictly the style of play that you see in the NCAA tournament. It's one and done. So they gotta get this done, Brooklyn, to get in a position to try to play the Boston Celtics at the 7th slot. So good luck to Brooklyn. That's where they want to be. Clippers versus Minnesota. Yeah, I see it. Clippers versus Minnesota. It's obvious. It's going to be a tough matchup there, man. It's a shame. It's a shame because I thought, that team would have the opportunity to, get in the playoff clean. And now they have to still earn their way into the playoffs with the play-in. So for me, I'm hoping that the Minnesota Timberwolves get in. But with Paul George back, he's an all-world type of player. It's going to be tough. They got size inside. They got Markieff Morris. They got a lot of things there on the Clippers side that make them a little bit more scary than your average Joe. And that's the fear I have for the Minnesota Timberwolves, that, they're just starting to get their cylinders back. Kawhi Leonard's still nowhere to be seen. If I'm anyone in the Clippers organization and Kawhi is 80%, I'm not going to lie to you. With this year, you got no LeBron. There's a lot of people out. Steph Curry's injured. LA Clippers, I'll go all for broke. That said, I'm going to move on, and they play that play-in on the 12th. The winner, the next day you get the 13th, the lower seeds, the 9th and 10th seeds playing. Charlotte versus Atlanta, San Antonio versus New Orleans. Interesting play. I got New Orleans coming out on top, and I got the it's going to be tough for Charlotte and Atlanta, but, lo and behold, I think Trey Allday may have a little bit too much experience because he's been there versus the Hornets, and that winner faces either Cleveland or Brooklyn. On the west side, they face either the Clippers or the Timberwolves. Now, the 15th, and that's the 15th, and where all that happens. And then we get into the action. Then we get into the playoffs, where the storyline totally changes to the 7-game series, and that's when we get busy. When you start to see the action, and it's going to be kind of scary because of this injury protocol that's going down. It's making it very difficult for teams to go in healthy and that's what you really want them to be. All right, let's see what we got on the schedule, man, real quick, and let's see what the Bracketamius is really doing right now, huh? How about the 16th when the playoff begins? Forget the play-in, the full Bracketamia. Game 1 on the 16th, Utah versus Dallas, war. Memphis, West number 7. Okay, so that team that wins on the 15th, they got to go right back to work the next day and play Memphis for game 1. Toronto, Philadelphia, interesting. That's going to be on Saturday. Denver, Golden State, that's the one to watch on ABC. It's going to be war there. Jamal Murray, still no sighting of him, but if he gets back, we could get busy. I'm going to stop it here because we already know where the layout is, right? And then now we got the playoffs all set. Let's see if we can get the let's see if they have the full bracket. I don't think they do. I think they're just going to show the play-in bracket because they got to get that done first. But no, we got the full bracket. Here how it gets busy. Phoenix, I think they're going to be playing. No offense. I don't know who they're going to play, man. I'm not going to lie. I think Minnesota can come out on top of all these, okay? If Minnesota loses to the Clippers, I'm giving the benefit of the doubt to Karl Anthony Towns. They face the Suns. I'm just going to run with that, okay? And then Dallas versus Jazz, Golden State versus Denver, and then Memphis, they face the Clippers. Big trouble, okay? Big trouble. I got the Clippers beating Minnesota, okay? Either of those teams can beat the Memphis Grizzlies. They're going into a bad situation. Hopefully they don't fire the coach, but that's a bad situation for Memphis. On the east side, Miami versus, yeah, it's a tough one too, guys. I'm not sure, but I'm going to have to go with Trae all day, all right? I'm going to give Trae all day the benefit of the doubt. Wouldn't be surprised to see the Hornets. That's probably one I'm going to get wrong. Trae all day versus Miami, another dangerous lineup because of what he can do when he gets hot, okay? You know, now, there's a chance Cleveland, again, benefit of the doubt, Cleveland can sneak in there. Cleveland's another scary lineup. Can Garland come to life and really do something crazy? That's going to be the question mark to get them into that AC. Yes, I got Brooklyn beating them. I'm not even questioning it. Brooklyn versus the Celtics. Milwaukee versus the Bulls. That's an interesting line there. No Lonzo Ball. And 76ers versus Toronto. Not as exciting as the West, I would say, because it's going to be defensive warfare. But in all, strong games. 16th we get started. 12th begins the play-in. You see it up top. Man, it's about that time, baby. Are you excited? Shit, I am. I'm gone. Peace.